By defining relational data model in terms of a set, we can now define the databases based on the same principles that we use for the set theory. Now we can simply say that the elements are going to be unique and we will not allow any duplicates, just like we do for sets. So for a database, we will not have multiple relations that represents the same idea. So each relation will be unique. Each relation will be different from the other relations. These relations are commonly also referred as tables. For within each relation, we will have different attributes. So each column will represent a different idea. There will be a different name, and there cannot be any duplicates in those columns. Similarly, when it comes to the rows, which we have referred as tuples, those tuples will also be different within each relation. So a complete tuple has to be unique for each relation. Similar to sets, now we will say that the sequence of a certain item does not matter. So the sequence of relations does not matter. Sequence of attributes within a relation does not matter. And sequence of records within a relation is not important to us. So we can now sum up and conclude that a relation should follow certain properties. So for example, a relation must have a unique name that is different from all other relations in that schema. A relation would constitute of multiple attributes, and all of those attributes must have unique and different names for within that relation. Order of attributes is not going to be significant, so we don't care whether a specific attribute occurs first in the list of names or it comes later, because again our concepts are based on the set theory and we don't care about the order of individual elements. The order of tuples is also not significant to us. Each tuple must be unique, so there will be no exact duplicates. We must have a way of identifying each tuple individually. Each cell of the relation contains exactly one atomic value. What this means is that when we have a specific cell, let's say that cell represents information of first name of student, so then we cannot store multiple first names within one cell. We have to have a unique single value within that cell. Values of an attribute must be from the same domain. So carrying on with the same example of the first name, if a column or an attribute is supposed to store first name of students, that specific attribute must never contain any information other than the first name of students. So you cannot be storing country of a student in that specific attribute. You cannot be storing information of contact information, email ID or phone number or for that student in that specific column. So it must always have values from its own domain.